I'm here volunteering for a tournament, and I've got a little it's after lunchtime here, and so I thought I'd just take a moment and discuss with you the concept of grounding. I was admiring this absolutely gorgeous tree as I came out onto the grass to get myself grounded. Isn't that a gorgeous tree? Now look at the trunk and look at the root system of the tree. Pretty impressive, very wide base. Look at that, how these branches go far out. So what does that have to do with you and your health? Well, it has everything to do with your health and your well-being, and you're grounded. And some of you may not know what it means for you to be grounded. But as you realize and recognize that your body is made up of electricity, that's right, every cell in your body. Isn't that tree gorgeous? I love it. In this position, it looks like I'm wearing a crown, right? So your body has 56 trillion cells, and every single cell has electrons in it. And your fluids, your blood, your plasma has electrolytes. Your cerebral spinal fluid, known as your CSF, has electrolytes. So electrons and electrolytes are packets of electricity because we're infrared light beings inside of our bodies. We can, I can actually measure that with the joules of energy with my BioWell machine or my AO scanner. That's right, we can actually measure this. And so the thing to know is that we have a series of positive charges and negative charges. Negative charge, positive charge, just like the batteries that you put in the different electronic devices that you have. And that being said, that sometimes we as human beings, we have an excess of either positive or negative electrons, and then people will feel kind of flighty or not grounded, or like they're all over the place, and they just don't feel right. And it's because oftentimes they're not grounded, which means their polarity might be off. And the quickest way that you can ground yourself is to, here's another tree, look at this, how beautiful. All these trees, how majestic it looks. Wouldn't you love to come and ground here with me at the Huntington Club? Gorgeous tree. So the thing is, you're going to want to barefoot, and you put your feet on the grass, and then you simply touch the tree with both hands. And as your feet, bare feet, are touching the grass, and your hands touch the tree, you're automatically getting grounded, and your body will discharge and offload any excess of negative or positive charges in the body. This doesn't hurt the tree. This, if anything, it helps the tree, because the tree recycles the energy. It can take whatever positive or negative electrons and charge that you have in your body, and it can use it. It takes it down into its root system and then brings it back up through the atmosphere, and it just recycles it. We're all being recycled if you really want to know the truth. We all, go back into the earth after this story is all done, and we're done with this collection of this 56 trillion cells that my parents decided to name Lillian, right? And so we are light bodies. It's the story of electricity. Pretty cool. Let me share with you this beautiful landscape right now. It's pretty gorgeous, and we'll walk you up through the club. What the heck, why not? And so gems, you could also do, I have a method that I put together that uses various modalities to not only test your polarity, because a lot of people have energy that is slow, stuck, or sluggish, or sometimes it's reversed, but other times when it's not, which is great. But for those of you who have had, let's say, the symptoms of a stroke, for those of you who have had any kind of neurological type of conditions and symptoms, for those of you who are on the spectrum, most of you have energy that is slow, stuck, or sluggish, or it could be absolutely reversed. I'll share with you the beautiful little water fountain that we have here. And if that's the case, know that you can correct it. You can reset it, and it's not difficult. It's actually fairly easy to do. Doesn't take that long. And so the polarity test and reset, which I will post here. You can check for it on my YouTube channel. It's always available to you guys if you go to my Facebook. Of course, you can come join me on Facebook. On Facebook, you can find me at facebook.com/Lillian. That's Lillian. Notice how there's an ILLI. That's an 1111 in the middle of my name. Check out the raffle we got going on. And of course, here's the raffle. And as you move over here, it's called the Surf City Charity Golf Classic. Probably you guys saw that I posted it not just on my Facebook page, but also check out this door prize. Ain't that cool? You guys can sign up for next year if you're in California, or if you want to come down here to Huntington Beach next year. It's an annual tournament that we do to benefit the veterans. And check out this awesome, I think it's a one-of-a-kind Rad Power bike. I've never seen a gold Rad Power bike. So whoever this donor is, they either special ordered it. Look, you guys have seen my Rad Power bikes on my videos, my Facebook Lives, my Reels. We've got some amazing, I'm going to help give a little promotion here to Kitty's Catering, to Elite Group Inspection Professionals. My friend Anita Glaser is the one who is running this event this year. Pretty cool, wouldn't you agree? Lots of raffle items. Yes, look at this. I was kind of impressed with this. How awesome is that? For people that you know that are into gaming, that'd be an awesome thing to be able to bid on for the silent auction. We'll put Anita's number in case there's something here that you might want to maybe bid on. Mine is, and here's mine, of course. I donated some stem cell activation patches here. You can see that. But long story short, here's one of our golfers. Hey, are you enjoying the golf?
I am the sponsor of the tournament.
Just giving a plug not only for today, but also for next year, because they can start to enroll and sign up for next year. What's your name?
My name's Rick Glasser. How are you?
I just saw you with Anita. I was just talking about Anita. So tell them a little bit more about the tournament, so that for those people who are watching this is on YouTube, we're live streaming. Let them know. Tell them what motivated it, and whatever you want them to know about the tournament, because it's for such a worthy cause.
Well, our tournament started 11 years ago when my wife and I decided we needed to do something to give back. And our favorite thing to do is help children. So our mission is to make money that we can give to Make-A-Wish, to the First Tee of Orange County. We also have a pension for the military. So we have the Newport Beach 1-1 Foundation, as well as the Folds of Honor, as recipients of the funds that are donated and that we raise at these tournaments. We'll, every year to date, have some fabulous sponsors on the golf course. It's a day of food and drink and fun, and a nice dinner when it's all over, and some prize money. So we're really good.
Very good, very good. So I will put his information and Anita's. I mentioned that I will put Anita's number, so that, for those of you who don't know, the Make-A-Wish.
Don't know much about that connection.
Of course, here we're close to the water, so there's not that many cell towers. So sometimes connection drops. So anyhow, at least it's here at the beautiful Huntington Club, formerly known as Sea Cliff Country Club. It's a gorgeous course, wouldn't you agree?
It's fabulous. I play a lot of golf, and this is one of my favorite places to play.
What's your favorite hole?
3.
3 is his favorite hole. I heard that a lot earlier today.
But in any case, it's a worthy cause. It's a lot of work for us to do, but we have a good group of people to help us, and it's just something that we have the ability to do, and so we do it.
Very good. There you have it. Mr. Glasser and his wife Anita. They're the ones who run this golf tournament. Thank you for your time and for sharing with our friends and gems here on YouTube. Okay, let me share with you. Look at the beautiful scenery here. Just going to show you guys. Isn't that? And so, yes, my friends and gems, you can come out here and get grounded. This was a shotgun. They started at 11:30. I've been here since 7:30 this morning. And on the flip side, I know we started off this broadcast talking about grounding. If you're not familiar with grounding, you might want to get a little familiar because it affects each and every one of us because our bodies are made up of infrared light. Is 42% infrared light, and our bodies, by divine design, are made up of infrared light. We actually have infrared receptors in our eyes, in our brains. So much that I could talk about just on that one aspect. Also, our eyes are not just cameras and video tape recorders of whatever it is that we're seeing and taking pictures and observing what's in our midst. Our eyes are also circadian rhythm clocks, being grounded. It has circadian rhythms, not just melatonin and serotonin, which affects our sleep and wake cycle, but all of the cycles of the body. Circadian rhythm clock. Circadian just means cycle, means circle, because you see the hands of a clock go around and around and around. Our bodies, your allergies, keep them for life. Not true. I myself had sensitivity and advanced allergic reaction to not only anything related to the bird, that means chicken, turkey, goose down feathers, the works, anything, ducks, anything related to the bird. And I did not know it until 2006. And then I had that corrected so that my brain would no longer give that electrical response with antihistamines whenever I came into contact with anything that was related to the bird. And then I also found out that I was also allergic to silk. And no wonder I would get itchy when I would put my silk pajamas on at night, not knowing that I was allergic to silk. And those things are tied, again, to the polarity, to the electrical, negative and positive, just like a battery. The two ends of the battery, one is negative, one is positive. You can have too much of one or the other. So my friends and gems, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Look up on my YouTube channel, Love and Money Secrets TV. Look up the polarity, test, and reset. You will find it in here under DLW methods, and I believe you will also find it under the short playlist for cell activation patches. And with that polarity test, you will determine if your energy is moving in the right direction. It's supposed to go from your brain down the front of your spine, down the bottom, and back up. And it normally cycles twice. Your cerebral spinal fluid and the electrical charge circles twice in a 24-hour period. Unless you're doing meditation with breath work, then it could be 4, 5, 6, 7 times an hour, depending on your breath rate. But separate from that, it will cycle typically twice in a 24-hour period if your polarity is set right. If it's not, then who knows? Because if it's slow, stuck, or reversed, then obviously then you have a dysregulation there, which is not going to make you feel that well, and you're not going to be able to sleep so well. So once you do the polarity test and reset, and then make sure that your energy is moving in the right direction, if it is reversed, if it is stuck or slow, now it's flowing, now you're flowing and growing. Guess what? People report back that they sleep so much better after they have reset their polarity. Isn't that awesome? And you're going to get it for free here on my channel because I'm passionate about teaching, training, educating people like you with families like yours about these things. And if you want to kick it up and really regenerate and restore your heart, you can decide to get started. But you might want to get started on cell activation regeneration through the patches so that you too can get to a younger, healthier state. All right, my friends and gems, I shall let you go. One last little view of this beautiful golf course. If there's a topic in particular that you would like to learn about, let me know. I might do a video to answer whatever questions that you might have. For those of you who want to get more information about the cell activation patches, of course, there's a Telegram group that I have that you can go to one of my previous videos, or you can later on today when I edit this. I won't edit the video, but I will edit the description. I'll put the Telegram link in there so that you can join that group, which is just learning about the patches before you decide to pull the trigger. Some people know about the patches and they know that they're divinely guided, that it resonates at such a high level, they immediately Doesn't matter in what boat. I was talking about Frank Shankowitz from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Isn't that funny? Very similar name. All right, my friends, the palm trees. I love the wind. All right, ciao for now, my beautiful friends and gems.